Before I can talk about this deck, I'd like to introduce you guys to my giant friend. Come in here, bro. How's it going?
Yeah, don't worry about him. He's just a little shy.
Huge shout out to my giant friend for giving me this gigantic deck. But before we talk about that, we have to talk about the gigantic amount of people that just keep subscribing to the channel. Ayo, that's how we just do things here. We always got to make puns. We always got to talk about how we are going for 100K YouTube subs by the end of my next birthday. I'm turning 28 in about a month from now. There's going to be a huge announcement that I'm going to be posting on the channel talking about my goals and my direction for my content. So subscribe to the channel if you want to support those dreams and those ambitions as we talk about Giant Rainbow DK, which actually may not be a bait deck. Now, I'm going to put a huge asterisk. Editor, put it somewhere in the video. Gigantic asterisk. This was from the very first day of my Perils in Paradise adventures. So how good is this deck going to be? I'm not 100% sure, but I do have a top 5 deck list video that is hopefully coming out tomorrow, as long as we are rolling out things according to plan. Being a content creator, man, you plan for a bunch of stuff, and sometimes things just don't go the way they're supposed to. But this deck is absolutely massive, and it does use Climactic Necrotic Explosion. So let's go ahead and talk about what is probably one of my favorite decks to play right now, Giant Rainbow DK. Now, one thing that I should say about this list is that originally we did not have all the giants that you see in this deck. I have put in a Stitch Giant and a Sea Giant in this deck because originally Vicious Syndicate was throwing out a list that had the Seaside Giant in the deck as well. Having Sea Giant and Seaside Giant in the same thing, this is just weird to say out loud. But, you know, they're essentially the same minion, just one's a little bit more brighter. But yeah, Seaside Giant works extremely well with Horizon's Edge. If you can play one location and activate all of the procs, then your Giants are 0 mana, and that was the idea behind the deck. But as I was playing it, I wasn't really drawing the location all too frequently, and you only have 2 locations, and then you have 2 Giants to try and support these 2 locations. Why not just put in a Sea Giant, because you're already playing a bunch of minions. If your opponent literally has any board whatsoever, you have the possibility of summoning like or Corpse Bride into like 2 Giants or something like that, depending on how many minions are on the field. Now, granted, this is a little bit of a high roll circumstance, but the reason why this is important is because this is like a tempo deck that is just trying to whittle away at your opponent's health, play some, you know, early game tempo with cards like Dreadhound Handler, Body Bagger, and of course like your Mining Casualties. But the big meat and potatoes of this deck is going to be the Acolyte of Death card draw engine with crop rotation, so that way you can cycle through the deck a little bit effectively. You have Eliza in order to give your Ghoul's Knight a little bit of an extra edge. Granted, I don't think this is the best deck for Eliza, but I was testing it and it seemed, you know, pretty good with this deck. Could be a little bit better. There's another list that I will be showing in the future that is all in trying to make Eliza work, so if you're ready for that, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That video will be coming out soon. But yeah, Eliza doesn't really seem that good, but Ghoul's Knight is such a great card in this deck, and that's why we're putting it in here, because you want those corpses for the big Corpse Bride turn. The whole point of this deck is to try and get to 10 corpses as quickly as possible, so that way you can throw out the Corpse Bride, and then your Stitch Giants are going to be 0 mana as well. Now, it also can work if you have 9 corpses, but you want to get that 10-10, right? A 10-10 is just infinitely better than a 9-9. What are they going to do? But yeah, there's also Headless Horseman to give this deck a little bit of, you know, extra gas by dealing 3 damage each turn with the hero power. The Infinite Generation with the Undead Discover Hero power is really not all that good. Primus for some top end, Ziliax in order to buff the board, which goes all in, you know, on this minion strategy. And that's pretty much all of the deck right there. The only card I really didn't talk about was like Gorgon Zormu, and Gorgon Zormu is actually a perfect fit in DK. At least in the sense of you wanting to generate corpses, because you have this card as well as the 2 mana cheese giving you effectively 4 corpses for 5 mana. Pretty decent, right? But the delicious cheese is also just a great tool in order to, like, do I play it now in order to get the minion count, or do I wait for later to get bigger cheese minions? So it's kind of like, depends on the situation, it depends on how much you're playing for tempo and how quickly you need those corpses. But it's great to see Gorgon Zormu in a deck that's not just Zarimi Dragon Priest. But that is Giant Rainbow DK, and yes, there is a very legitimate reason to running Climactic Necrotic Explosion, because we're also running the Army of the Dead in the deck, and we don't need like a gigantic explosion in order to win the game. This is just a deck where you're throwing out all of your options. You're going to see how quickly you can win the game, and if you need that Necrotic Explosion, I do have a game that shows that it's not that bad in this list. I believe I went either 7-3 or 8-2 with this deck, because on my first day of Perils in Paradise, I was just killing it with everything. Now, granted, these decks may not be that powerful as you're watching them now, so if you're going to craft these decks, if you're going to play them, please, for the love of God, have a little bit of discretion. It is your decision. I am not recommending it unless you want to just play for fun. I am literally posting the video that I'm going to recommend my deck suggestions tomorrow. We're putting out all the fun stuff right now that we had fun with day one. But thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown. If you haven't already subscribed, liked the video, and checked out the Patreon in order to help us get out of this house, then yeah, well, not even a house, studio apartment. Very, very key difference there. But thank you so much for making it to the end of this video, and we'll see you for the next one. Horizon's Edge. Probably have to just keep this, right? Doesn't even have that good of a mulligan stat. I think I just would rather go for early game. Yeah, there we go, like Gorgon Zormu, and like there, this is a perfect hand. Here we go. Now this is the hand that we needed. Do I think the Necrotic Explosion is worth the craft? Okay, dude, you missed, well, last expansion, Rainbow DK was the best it's ever been. You kind of missed out if you didn't craft it then. I think it's way too up in the air on whether or not you should craft it now. But Rainbow DK was really freaking good, dude. It was so good. Every other deck's, wait. Every other deck are falling off a cliff in form of this deck. This deck, would jump up. The only one I can think of right now is this deck would jump off a cliff for you.
I ain't talking.
Oh my, hello. Wait a minute.
Oh my God. Astonishing. Clark HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Dude.
The battle.
Well, I mean, just kind of have to run with it, right? Let's go for the maximum card draw. Make it harder for the clear board too. Damn, dude, Dirty Rat get punished? Hammer. Okay, so we're gonna get a lot of fat damage.
HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Every other deck are falling. Yeah. Brawl?
Do you have this in a
Dude, he just killed himself by playing Dirty Rat. Wow. Okay, Curvestone at its finest, am I right? Demon Hunter? Probably should keep the Horizon's Edge, but I feel like I'm supposed to keep it. Before mana location keep, I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to. Like, obviously I want that in order to make the other giant playable, but oh, dude, ugh. Yeah, this feels like a high roll deck. Either it works beautifully or just dies. Dive Insect is one? If we had Jive Insect in the deck as well, that's a perfect idea for later. That's actually a really creative idea. Just the 2/1 Naga discovered upgraded Gorgon Zormu cheese. Whatever you played with it, I'm pretty sure it would summon that copy. So if you played a 3 mana minion cheese, then I think it gives you a 3 mana minion cheese back. That'd be my guess. Ziliax is kind of an overreaction. We could also just do this to draw 2. In fact, this is better. Because we want the card draw, and we can play this next turn, potentially.
God, how did he do it?
It's a 1 mana cheese? Oh, really?
Best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
It doesn't? Okay, then I'm wrong, then. Then it gives you a base card. It gives you the base. But like, if you use it on like a drink, for example, you can discover the first copy of the drink, which has all 3 of them available. So that's why I thought it works similarly. Okay, hold on. We're picking apart the Demon Hunter. We're picking apart the Demon Hunter, man. Molten Magma is very good, yes. I think there has to be a good control shaman at some point. Got this out already. Oh my lord. What is this? 3 mana 5/5 Ziliax? My god. Well, it's a good thing I can clear. I think I can.
All right, well, that was weird. Wait, it didn't do the shuffle animation. It went back into the deck, right? I didn't see it go back. Wait a minute, dude, what? I'm just gonna assume that it happened. Do I really just play the Horseman? I mean, I have nothing else better to do, but it feels like a complete overreaction.
I will find a
It's
way.
bugged, it's not going back. Yeah, I figured without the animation, I didn't see his deck size increase either. At least I don't think I did. I mean, if he throws 4 damage at that, that's a fucking W. Like, seriously. Now he's gotta deal with it. Oh, there's crop rotation right off the
Best
top.
Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Wait a minute, game theory? That's not the game theory, is it?
Welcome, welcome, man. Thank you for the follow.
This deck's, the decks so far are very aggressive. That makes sense. There's a lot of aggressive archetypes, and people were trying to make aggro work in the last expansion. And they were like, it's not working, Blizzard. Please make them good. And that's exactly what they did. They made it very good. Alright, here we go. Stand and fight in darkest night.
Do I think I should hold off on crafting till the mini set? I don't think you should wait until that long. Just give it like a week before you invest into an archetype if you're low on dust. It does work the way that I say, at least for me when I played a little of that combo in Nostalgia Shaman. So when you discover the cheese you played, you get the one you cast. That sounds right. Giant location seems mid. Yeah, but that's why we're testing it. We're seeing how bait it really is. Because like, if I get a Corpse Bride, then I play this shit for free. So I'm just gonna get another one, man. Big minion me, dude. But we also haven't had like an insane like draw turn possibility yet. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like when I made this deck, I did use Stitch Giant and Seaside Giant, but I tried to like put in like Horn of Winter possibilities. Oh my god. Spend corpses. Marrow would actually just win the game. Well, look at that. Would you look at that? We beat a Demon Hunter with this deck. That's kind of crazy. Just got home from work and I'm super excited to try out the new cards. Have we found any sleeper meta breakers yet? I found a really good Holy Paladin and a very good Sandwich Warrior. I went 7-3 with Sandwich Warrior. Let's see. Do we keep crop rotation? I want to argue no, so I'm gonna get rid of it. One location is enough to get it to 0, but you have so much draw that it's okay. He's won so many games for you? Well, here we go. Like, I have all the corpses for this one. This looks very strong. Coin this into this into this. Like, we have all the corpses for the Corpse Bride.
I raise, you fold.
The best Hearthstone.
It's kind of an interesting game state already. Like, this card is really good, damn. A Rush 2-2 that summons essentially 2-2s in stats. Premium card, dude. It's a 2-mana 4-4 if you think about it. Pirates? Is this all-in Pirates? This is gonna be disgusting, by the way. Wait, hold on a minute. Blizzard, I need to get my hands on a signature Gorgon Zormo. So when I start opening golden packs, this has to be the card I go for. This has to be the card that I go for. I absolutely need the signature Gorgon Zormo. Let's see, just summon 2 drops. I could also just do this. Let's see if we get lucky. Boom. Boom. Dang it. Oh, come on, dude. No way! Why? Like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? You didn't need to do that.
Welcome to the
That was very rude of you. Celestalon, I summon you? All right, did you perform the summoning jutsu? I don't know if you've done that yet. Son of a bitch. I really want to say it. Bitch. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding. We have to kill the board. It absolutely needs to happen. Okay, for the love of God, come on, just clear him out. 1, 2, good enough. Good enough. Okay, next turn we summon Big Corpse Bride, and then after that, we summon Big 5-drops. I don't know if you think you want signature Gorgon Zormu, you need to rig it. It's gonna take a lot of money, and I honestly don't want to do it. But there will be a time where I like save my gold, and I hope that it's enough. Wait a minute, dude.
Lord HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Till death do us part.
Yo. GG. It's over. Go on. Draw from your. Oh, it's not even the shack. Out of here, bro. Banished. Giant DK actually killing it right now. Ooh. Very great start. Body bagger into all of this. Do I even keep the giant? No, it's too much. It's probably a bit too much. There we go, dude. I got all the card draw.
My God, how did he do it? Lord HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Starting off immediately with that. I'm gonna just play this because I don't want to waste the coin immediately. Like, playing this out as a coin is kind of an overreaction because what is he gonna do? Like, he might play a 2/2, but that's about it. It's not really that big of a threat. How do I like this deck? I've only had 5 games with it so far. Oh, shit. But so far, I think it's pretty good. Is he gonna trade? Yeah, there we go. Don't trade. Trading, bad idea. I wonder if this is better than mining casualties to a degree. Because, like, I had to play the rush here in order to prevent, like, the fiend or something, like, coming down. But playing both distributors is kind of bad. I feel like they maybe could have, like, timed this a little bit better. I'm gonna skip ahead of the song. This part's a little annoying for some people, and I totally get it. But this part's worth it. Now. Dude, we're winning. Hold on a minute. More minions for Rezka as well. And he's got to go aggressive. Yeah, dude, it's really easy to knock this deck off its heels.
Good hit, my turn.
And if he just goes face, then he enables my Ziliax.
Lord HELLSCREAM,
Just go face, bro.
Hearthstone player that ever lived.
What else are you gonna do? Go face. Alright, this is a disgusting turn, by the way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should wait one more turn.
One more death can't hurt.
Look at us tearing this apart. And then we play this and just win the game. Demon Hunter can control the board better, but it doesn't matter. This is why Shaman is the better one since it has more comeback and draw. Does it really? I mean, I feel like I don't have comeback with the Shaman deck, but I haven't spent enough games with it. Returning player here. Why are 90% of streamers Battlegrounds and not standard ranked? Yo, what's going on, MD Dog? Wait a minute, I feel like I remember that name. MD Dog? Wait a minute. You were one of the OGs, weren't you? Wait a minute.
My God, how did he do it?
No, wait a minute. I might be getting you confused with somebody else. I know there was like, wasn't there like another dog? Like, obviously there's Dog, but isn't there another dog streamer? I don't know. Well, it's good to have you back, man. Let's see. Why are most people streaming Battlegrounds? Because it's a free access game mode. And auto battlers seem to have people's attention a lot more nowadays.
Till death do us
So that's why you're probably seeing more of that. Also, GG, bro. It's Omega over. You think Demon Hunter is the best deck on the game? Think again, dude. Now, granted, Kane could come in and, you know, kind of steam our meat a little bit.
HELLSCREAM, the
But I
best
think we're
Hearthstone player
okay.
that ever lived.
This is why I get the best Hearthstone player in the world. Well done, Tice. Was this a Tice deck? This was a Tice deck? Dude, respect. I'll make sure I give credit to him if I find the tweets. But if this is a Tice deck, then base, dude. I love it. Absolutely love it. GG no-re. Still going absolutely strong, man. 4-2 with this deck. Paladin, do I need Ghoul? You know what? Hold on a minute. This seems really good against Paladin. As long as I have a turn 2. Wait a minute. Coin Eliza on 3 into Ghoul's Knight on 4. Dude, just give me a 2-drop.
Me have that for you.
Just give me a 2-drop and we're there, mate.
I smell gold in them there waters.
I don't even own Vista. Oh, you're just, okay, you're going that direction. I mean, hey man, if it works, it works. 21 and 2 is fucking disgusting. You don't even need the mage cards though, right? Yeah, why do you even need the mage cards if you're playing the druid? Oh, it's Holy Paladin? Yeah. I wonder if he's playing my list. Wow. Now if I don't care about Army of the Dead, I can go for Big Corpse Bride, which is probably better. Yep, definitely better. Oh, you're talking about Grifta? Grifta is just insane in a lot of decks. Okay, he's playing the bad deck. And now I can punish him for a bunch of face damage. And if he clears it, then we just play Big Giant. Oh my god, this deck is actually maybe good. Dude, that's 10 damage to the face. Deal with it.
You're made of tough stuff.
Druids only need the overflow AoE from Mage. Oh yeah, yeah. Rising Waters, I think it's called.
It's time.
Best deck in the game, it's so disgusting.
Stinks.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Dims, but we fight. Light dims, but we fight.
So I just need to trade all of this away and just summon the big minions. Because he's not gonna be able to deal with it. You know? No. It's still the best play. I was debating on either like drawing cards or maybe even going with like Army of the Dead, but we just need big stats. We need big chonkers. Remember when everyone thought Warrior plus for Hydration Station was gonna be broken? Nope, Druid. I mean, everyone thought they would both be busted. And honestly, I went 7-3 with Warrior earlier because of Hydration Station and also Sandwich Shenanigans. So like, there's still potential for it. Why is that emote so funny? Because our opponent probably threw it out legitimately. We're like, not bad. You are quite an opponent.
Sun shines for me.
Wait, what? Oh wait, the coins. There's no way this is enough. Hey, I'm too slow. He's going phase. This has to be a concede play. Yeah, this has got to be a concede play. He has all the mana in the world, but nothing else. He'd be killing minions, if it really mattered. Right? There's no way he timed this right. Yeah, GG, bro. Oh, whoa, whoa, no, no.
There is still much to learn.
I'm fine, though.
You could use a trim.
The victory is yours.
All right, we're fine. We're fine. Absolutely fine. Oh, yeah, dude. Okay. Wait a minute, has Spotify been in the way the entire time? What the fuck? Why has Spotify been in the way the entire time? Why is this even here? What? Why? Crowd strike all over again? Alright, well, might as well do this and force him to deal with it. Yeah, sorry, I was posting something on YouTube real quick. And it's now been posted, so feel free to click that video. It helps support the channel. Click that video, and even if you don't watch it all the way through, just let it play all the way through. It'll do wonders for helping YouTube actually suggest our content. But yo, Cassius, or Cassius111. Good to have you here. Thank you for the 2 months, man. Sorry that I missed you earlier, man. I literally didn't realize that Spotify was covering the screen. I apologize. This meta is interesting. I can't make many decks work, only 2. Well, what is working? What's working right now may not be working tomorrow, though. That's one thing to keep in mind. Like, I don't even know if this deck would be working in like a week, you know? If there's like a AoE heavy deck that's going to be common, like imagine like Spell Mage coming back. Spell Mage might tear this part apart with the right draws. But he's trying to ramp up and get out of control, but we might gas him down. Holy Paladin, yeah, Elemental Rogue, dude. Elemental Rogue is hidden sleeper, dude. Looks so mega good. Oh, Overheal Priest just rolls this? Yeah, but that's Overheal Priest. Get him out of here, bro. 6-2 with this deck. I never have a first day this good. That's how you become popular streamer #1. If you post video and people immediately click on your video, that's a spicy video.
My God.
How much does a pirate pay for corn? A buck and an ear. I mean, why would a pirate pay for corn? He would just take it from you. He would just steal it from you. He would steal the buck and the ear from you. But I do get the pawn. I don't have Vista. Only tourist I have is Maestro, and I'm free to play. And you still went 21-2 with Druid? Goddamn. Says a lot about Druid, huh? Alright, get the cheese. I'm gonna cheese him. Ignore that. It wouldn't work with YouTube links anyway. It's Songify, and it works with Spotify. In fact, people haven't been using the song request. Might as well do it now. I'm probably gonna be editing the stream in like the next hour or so. Got a lot of content to sift through. My editor's gonna love me tomorrow. 4 new video ideas. I've got to come up with intros. I'm gonna have to edit one myself though in order to get something posted by tomorrow. I think I'll just post the Rogue, because no one's gonna expect the Rogue deck for sure.
You could use a trim.
Yes. Sea Giant? It could be worth. I'm not gonna lie though, man. The Seaside Giants have been kind of useless.
Is
this really better than nothing?
What letter is a pirate's favorite? If it's not R, then what would it be? Arg? If it's not Arg, then what would it be? Crop rotation. I don't want this dying. 4, so 1, 2, 3. Trade this here. 4, do this, and there's suddenly only left up 4. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, dude, imagine if this was Sea Giant. Sea Giant actually might have some potential. Right, trying to maximize the lifesteal. The pirate's true love is the sea. Ah, damn it! I am so ashamed of myself. I should have gotten that. Come on, that's basic. How a child would have gotten that. You hear that, chat? We're dumber than children as we play our children's card game. Okay, so more lifesteal coming my way. Just need to spend corpses, man. Corpse right off the top. Sag. This is carrying though with the lifesteal. Gotta admit. Also, another turn where Sea Giant would have been good. I think it's gotta be Sea Giant actually. Went AFK for a bit. How's the deck doing? 6-2, man. We're actually beating Demon Hunter a little bit consistently. But now that I've said that, the game will find a way for us to lose. But then again, 2 mana, 5 cost cheese. Sea Giant mana. Dude, let's go! Let's go! How is this happening? Spotify's doing that thing again. It's doing that thing again where it just stops working. Why does my computer hate me? Swear to God, I'm gonna need to get a new computer or something, man. This is fucking ridiculous. Pirate Demon Hunter dies to chemical spill on Zilliax. Yeah, but at the same time, you don't always have it. Pirate Demon Hunter is like probably more favored in that matchup than Warrior is. At least so far from my experience. I could be wrong though. You know what? I'm gonna keep this curve because it gets Priest. I want card draw. Yeah, Hydration Station Druid is probably a safe play right now. Safe play. Name me one warrior that doesn't have chemical spill on Killziax on 4 that isn't you or me. I mean, that isn't you or me? That's not fair. Because I am not a typical gamer. But yeah, like people aren't playing Sandwich Warrior if that's what you're wondering. People are already, you know, going into their they're already going into their echo chambers and trying to get deck codes from people. Like, and we fell victim to that. We net decked, and it was the worst deck we performed with today. We net decked the Warrior Taunt deck, and it was terrible. Or at least we started with it terribly. We played it 4 games and went 0-4 for all honesty, man. Like, we tried. We tried, and we could only get so far. Starting to hate Druid in all variations. I mean, hopefully we find a way of beating Druid, because it is kind of ridiculous. I do agree. It's a bit much. Let the cheese fester. I think so. We haven't had any Reska plays yet. Kibler tried hand buff DK with the new Amalgam and it looked interesting. See, I feel like there has to be a way to make that good. There has to be one good Amalgam deck. Like, if there's not one good Amalgam deck, then what are we doing? Like, I thought that card was gonna be busted when it arrived. Also, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. DK Amalgam with the legendary that perma. Yeah, the infinite Reska. Sir? Imagine if he pulled out a giant. That's not fair. At the same time, Reska was big mana. Hi! That's, oh my.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a lot.
That's fucking cursed. Bruh, really? Really? Just imagine if he pulled out an 8/8. He'd be fucked. Okay, wow. Jesus, dude. Yeah, I know, right, Xena? Even Xena feels bad about that fucking high roll. Yeah, you can hear her. How upset she is. Think we get lucky? I want it dead. Yes. Yes. Kill the rat. How dare you, Hearthstone? How dare you give me hope just to take it away? All right, dude, I need one more win for the 70% with this deck. Come on, I don't want the Sea Giant to be the first loss, but then again, this is Priest doing Priest things. Hat started streaming. Do you want to raid him today? Oh, dude, for sure. I will definitely raid Hat. That's a great idea. Hat doesn't stream a lot, dude. It's going to be interesting to see him play. In fact, I think the last time I saw him stream was the first expansion, the first day of Whizbang, because he was playing a lot of Shopper Demon Hunter. Wait a minute. Spend 5?
Let's see here.
Play this into this.
Till death do us part.
The worst.
Double or nothing. Hey, having fun yet?
Why did I switch Washer out with Mixologist? I mean, I think it's obvious why. Because Mixologist gives you a 1-mana card that synergizes with Lanessa, and I played that entire deck without using the Watcher one time and didn't miss it. The moment I took it out, we immediately got Mixologist. That is Hearthstone rewarding me for making the correct decision. Unfortunately, the Watcher just didn't work. Yeah, Mixologist is crazy. You want it in the deck. It's super synergistic. Not as knowledgeable. I'm not as knowledgeable as you. It wasn't that obvious to me. Yeah, dude, it's no problem. I'm not calling you stupid because you didn't notice it. That's just what the reason is. I tried the Watcher didn't work. I put in the Mixologist because it just makes more sense. Okay, that's not good. Giants saved me. Do you know if the view engagement metric counts if you put videos in times 2? I'm pretty sure it does. Because it's watch time and you watch the entire video, right? I feel like that should work. And if it doesn't, then scam. Okay, wait a minute. Amanthul next turn, then we just lose.
One more death can't hurt.
I do. Hey, having fun yet?
Funny that you asked.
Hurry up.
Man, he's back up to full health, dude. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it works. I haven't tested it myself, and I really don't know how I could test it, but I don't know why it would. Maybe there is like a glitch or like a if you get a bunch of people watching your views at times 2, then I guess that could technically be a YouTube hack. But how do you prevent that from happening? You gave me more card draw?
Till death do us part.
There you go, man.
Lend me your bones.
Best turn we can make, right? Let's hope it doesn't die. Wait a minute, seriously? Placement, god tier, bro. Dude, yes! Just hit him just bonk him.
The runes decide your fate. Unholy, symbol of death.
Sure. Dude. Please let this be the game I throw out the climactic on the 10th game. On the 10th game, bro. 10 damage. He's just not gonna see it coming. He's just not gonna see it coming. No massive lifesteal, please. He can gain 6 from this. It's already a lot. Oh!
Decide your fate.
Wait, I still win though, right?
Remnants of
But I still
life.
win. Oh, I hate this. I mean, I have my 8/8s. Wait a minute, bro. I'm throwing a bitch fit, but I still win. Right? They killed the wrong minion. I mean, that gamed them the most amount of health, but at the same time, Primus ain't hitting you next turn. If he has Ruin, I'ma cry, dude. Because then he just completely counters me.
It's a seal of life.
Don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it. Okay. It's GG then.